Man, they claim that they the Jews today are the synagogue of Satan.
Right.
Why? Because they came to kill you.
Right.
They came to steal you. They stole you. And they wanted to destroy the seed. They wanted to deceive you and destroy our heritage. And now they the Jew. That's the act of a devil. Right? Read that part again.
I know thy works, and tribulation, and poverty, but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them, which say they are Jews.
Hey, who say they the Jews today? It's not the so-called black man. We think we a color. That's crazy.
Right.
We think we a color in a crayon box. No, you are the Jew.
That's right.
Watch this, Jeremiah. I'm going to show y'all what the Jews look like in the Bible. Because it's time out for the lies, and it's really time for y'all to wake up.
That's right.
We come out here to Camden and we see what our people going through, and you may not even realize what you're going through. But it's poverty. You see what I'm saying? It's been dumbed down. You've been pushed into projects. You've been manipulated and taught that you're nothing all your life.
That's right.
And it's a lie from Satan. Y'all been learning a lot. You've been up here for a while, right? And you understand that we're going to go back to our own homeland, right? So you understand we went through the curses and all of that, right? Right? Y'all understand? So, where we at, Joel? Let's go to Joel 3. And we can go back to Isaiah. I'm going to show you something about what's going on in the homeland. Because it's like, a lot of times we think homeland, we think Africa, we think this, we think that. But the scriptures tell us what our homeland is and what's going on over there. Joel 3, read that.
Joel, chapter 3 and verse 1. For behold, in those days.
That's talking about latter days. Read.
And in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
So that's what's going to go down. In the valley of Jehoshaphat. See what I'm saying? Read on.
And will plead with them.
Now, when it says that he's going to plead with them, he's talking about the other nations, right? Read on.
There, for my people.
For who?
My people.
Who's God's people? We are, right? Y'all went through that? God's people is Israel.
That's right.
That's us, right? Get to Matthew 2 and 6. So look, he's going to plead with the other nations for his people. He's saying my people because it's possessive. We belong to God. You understand that, right? Watch this, read.
Matthew chapter 2 and verse 6. And thou Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are not the least among the princes of Judah. For out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people.
Who is that?
My people, Israel.
So listen, everybody on this sign, right there, is God's people. So what's going to happen is God's going to plead with the other nations for what they did to us, right? So let's go back to Joel. Read.
Joel chapter 3 and verse 2. I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
He said he's going to bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. Read on.
And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage.
And for my heritage, because guess what? They took our heritage. They stole our heritage. So what do they call you today? What do they call us so-called black people? African American. What's some more things they call us? Think about it. It started off as, right? See, they took our heritage. And now we think we niggas and African Americans. Read.
My heritage, Israel.
See, we have a heritage. We the Israelites according to the Bible.
That's right.
See that? And God said he's going to plead with them for taking our heritage. Read that.
Whom they have scattered.
Now who was scattered across the world? We were. Through how? Through slavery. So what I'm showing you, God says his people will be scattered across the world. They will not have their heritage. Other nations are responsible for it. Right. These are my people. Read on.
Whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
That was the point. Our land, right? Where's our land? Our land is Israel. Remember, that's where we come from, right? Yeah, our land is Israel. That's where we come from. Israel is smack dead in North Africa. See what I'm saying? But they tell you, they try to separate them. They try to separate them because they don't want you to identify with the land. Right. You see what I'm saying? But if you go back some years ago, the footage of the people of the land, and we got footage of them. it was none but black people walking around, right? And you had a few Arabs and stuff like that'll make, you know, go in there with their little Muslim stuff. But guess what? The majority of the people that was a part of that landmass was us.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? Read that.
And they have cast lots for my people.
So to cast lots means to bid on. So when you bid on the people, what is that going into? My brother, when you bid on the people, read that part again.
And they have cast lots for my people.
So when you cast lots for people, that means you bid it on the people. What does that mean? When you bid on the people, you put money. Exactly. Hey, you got some sense, man. I like you. What's your name? Moheed. All right, yeah, man. You got some sense up there. Hey, all praises to the Lord. Brother M. So the question is, what happened to our land? We're gonna get that part. All right. Read that.
Joel chapter 3 and verse 2.
Good question. Watch this.
I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them there for my people.
My people was talking about us for what they did to us. Read.
And for my heritage, Israel.
We're the Israelites,
That's
according
right.
to the Bible. So God is going to plead with them on our behalf. Right? Read.
Whom they have scattered among the nations.
Who was scattered all across the world? We were scattered all across the world. God said, I'm going to plead with them. I'm going to deal with the nations for doing that to us. All right, read.
And parted my land.
So, what it mean? What does it mean when it says they parted our lands? Because who's over in Israel now today? Who's in Israel today? White folks. And who else? White. I'm gonna help you out. The Palestinians and the so-called white men, they parted the land and they split it amongst them. That's why they warred over the land, right? So they parted God's land. That's a big deal, right? Because guess what? Now what comes with that? They saying that they the Jews, right? Watch this. Revelations 2:9. This is very important that you understand this, right? When they parted God's land and pushed us out. Because remember, they pushed us out in 70 AD, right? The destruction of Jerusalem, they pushed us out the land, right? Just like they did the Native Americans here, just like they did a lot of our people over in Africa. They pushed us out of Africa, pushed us out of Israel, parted the land, and now, who has the heritage of being a Jew? They do. Watch this. Read.
Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9.
Read.
I know thy works and tribulation.
It's talking about us. He know what we going through. Look at what we in. Listen, the projects has been a project for how long? For generations, because our mothers was in the projects. Our fathers was in the projects, and look at what we going through. Look at what we got to go through. Look. Well, why the police messing with us?
No, we good, bro. No,
I'm just saying. Look at all the stuff we got to go through.
They don't want to give you.
Watch this. Read.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
He know the poverty we got to go through. Look, it's trash everywhere. We ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? Our nation is the poorest, right? Read.
But thou art rich.
But you rich in soul. We have the heritage of the Israelites, right? In which they stole. Read.
And I know the blasphemy.
He know the blasphemy. Read.
Of them.
The same people that parted our land. Read.
Which say they are Jews.
They say they the Jews today. Read.
And are not.
But the Bible say they not the Jews. The Bible says that the white man is not the Jew. Right? Read.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
Did you hear that, sis? The synagogue of who?
Satan.
Who are they? That's right, sis. How old are you? You 10 years old and you understand this Bible. That's crazy. You understand who it's talking about. Out of the mouth of babes. That man that claimed that they the Jews today are the synagogue of Satan. Why? Because they came to kill you. They came to steal you. They stole you. And they wanted to destroy the seed. They wanted to deceive you and destroy our heritage. And now they the Jew. That's the act of a devil.
All of the enemy, them are gonna be a prey one day. Oh, what time for rise up, rise up. This are your kingdom of fall right now. Your time up, time up. This is the work of God. This are your kingdom reach to the stage of decadence, the water rise up and it's very evident. We come to claim our roots and take back our heritage. We were never savages, taken from the decayed state. No my kindred wait, meditating scriptures and increase with faith, while leading reach destruction await. Bind them kings with chain. Oh, what time to rise up, rise up. This are your kingdom of fall right now. Your time.
Hey, Shalom, Most High in Christ Bless. This is Captain Immanuel. Subscribe to IUIC Arkansas on YouTube. First and foremost, scan that QR code. Follow us on all platforms to help us push this truth. Facebook, Instagram, X.com, TikTok. Need I say more? Everything. Just type in IUIC Arkansas and hit the follow or subscribe button, all right? Most High in Christ Bless.
Right? Read that part again.
I know thy works, and tribulation, and poverty, but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them, which say they are Jews.
Hey, who say they the Jews today? It's not the so-called black man. We think we a color. That's crazy. Right. We think we a color in a crayon box. No, you are the Jew.
That's right.
Watch this, Jeremiah. I'm going to show y'all what the Jews look like in the Bible, because it's time out for the lies, and it's really time for y'all to wake up. That's right. We come out here to Camden and we see what our people going through, and you may not even realize what you're going through, but it's poverty. You see what I'm saying? It's been dumbed down. You've been pushed into projects. You've been manipulated and taught that you're nothing all your life.
That's right.
And it's a lie from Satan.
Right.
Read.
Jeremiah chapter 14 verse 2.
Yeah.
Judah mourning.
We're in mourning. Jew is short for Judah. That's the tribe in which we come from. Right? Read on.
And the gates thereof language.
Our leaders' language. We ain't got Malcolm X no more. We don't got Martin Luther King no more. Marcus Garvey. Those leaders are gone. But there's a new leader in the earth today. We're going to show y'all. Read.
They are black.
The Jews are what? Black. So who are the people that are claiming that they're the Jews? Right. But they are what? They the what? Yeah, smart. You smart. You smart. Because you didn't already calculated and figured out in your mind that they lying. You didn't already figure out that we the Jews. The Jews are what?
They are black unto the ground.
That may sound foreign to a lot of people, but that black word is all throughout the Bible. Let's get Job 30:30. Because guess what? It's the simple things that's really going to transform our minds. It's the basic understanding of who we are that's really going to get the gears going, right? We ain't got to go too deep. I'll show you who we are in the Bible. Read.
Job chapter 30 and verse 30. Read. My skin is black.
My skin is what?
It's black.
Who is that talking? That's Job, one of the most perfect men to ever live, right? That's our forefathers, right? Who's your father? What's his nationality? Huh? He black, right? We describe ourselves as black in the Bible. He said my skin is black, so it ain't talking about a condition. Yeah, that's right. That's right, sister. Your forefathers wrote the Bible. We're the most important people on earth. That's right. And I'm going to prove it without a shadow of a doubt. Our ancestors wrote the Bible. Read.
My skin is black upon me.
Song of Solomon 1:5. We can get you more. Because guess what? It's all throughout the Bible. Our ancestors. This is us, y'all. All right? And that's why we back today to show you. Read.
Song of Solomon chapter 1 and verse 5. I am black.
I am what?
Black.
King Solomon was the wisest man, most wealthiest man to ever live. He said, I am what?
Black.
He said, I'm black. All right? Jesus Christ himself is a black man. And we're going to prove it. Revelations. Because I know we gotta leave soon, but I want to just bring it to the head for you. We got a couple minutes. All right, so listen. Christ himself was a black man. And they taught you you're nothing. That's a lie. Read.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
Revelations means to reveal. We're going to reveal what Christ looked like. Read.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Who's seen Morgan Freeman before? You see how white and gray his hair is? Christ have the same color hair, right? Read that part again.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Who else got woolly hair?
You.
Huh? We have the wool. Read.
as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eyes was as a flame of fire. So let's play the game of 3 strikes real quick before we shut it down. All right? Who eyes look like a flame of fire here? This picture that they showed us who Christ was, or that picture? Who got the white woolly hair? All right, so we playing a game of 3 strikes. That's already 2, right? All right, read.
And his feet.
And his feet. If you look at your feet, it's the same color as the rest of your body, right? Read.
Like unto fine brass.
What color is brass? It's brown, right?
That's right.
So who are they lying to? You. They lie to you and say this is what the Jews look like. Christ don't look like that.
That's right.
Christ look just like you.
That's
Read.
right. As if they burned in a furnace.
Now if you burn that brown, what color does it turn? Black. Jesus Christ is a black man according to the Bible. And guess what? We are his people, and he's gonna come and save us from the people that has destroyed us.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong.